So hi everyone, I see Orlean and John. I see Sandy. Happy Friday for sure. I see Linda. Hi Linda. Oh, hi Jules. Hello Abbottses. And Carol, and hello the Macmillans. I see Kevin and Maureen. Oh, hi Sally. Well, you're all popping in. Oh, I see Kate. I'm guessing Kate might have company there too. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Get your cocoa ready and your cookies and settle in. It's going to be a wonderful evening. I think you're going to really enjoy um, what our church members have put together for us tonight. And special thanks to Anne and the work she did to try and coordinate, and Roberta and Linda and Scott and Sue, Timony Hall, and so many people who did their parts to make tonight come together. So um, it's a group effort. Many hands make light work of caroling. I'm so glad to be here to share this with you. It's just about 7 o'clock. We'll give people one more minute to jump on in case they're finding the link and jumping on. We've got about, let's see, it's hard for me to see with these glasses. Let's see. We've got about 16 screens here. I'm not sure how many we have on Facebook. I'm not monitoring Facebook right now, but hello to our friends on Facebook and hello to all of you. It's so nice to spend this time together this evening. Also keep in mind, the 21st is the solstice, the winter solstice in our hemisphere. And a special thing is happening this year where two planets are coming very close together. So with the naked eye, it should look like a Christmas star for the first time since, I don't know, I've read the 1200s, I've read the 1400s. It's been a while to have something looking like a Christmas star in the night sky, but also to have that happen here at Christmas time. It's pretty amazing. And so it's going to happen close to the solstice in the week following. And we will celebrate our longest night service on the 21st. It's Monday night. We'll gather at 7. And so tonight is joyous, and Monday night will be a little more reflective. So if you are a little blue this Christmas, if you've had losses or sorrows, if you're missing people with whom you're not gathering for the holidays in the ways you're used to gathering, or just, need some extra special quiet time, the music will be beautiful. And you're invited to bring candles to your screen that you would like to light in memory of someone. You don't have to, but you can. The invitation is there. And so if you'd like to light a candle in someone's honor, bring them to your screen, and when we get to that point in the worship service, I'll explain to you how we're going to do it. But we will all be visible to one another for some portion of that service. So be prepared for that as well. And then you can light your candles, and we'll be able to see and celebrate with one another. So we hope you'll join us again on Monday night. And of course, we have worship in between on Sunday. So lots happening. And Christmas Eve, 4 o'clock and 10 o'clock. So 4 o'clock is the pageant, and 10 o'clock is lessons and carols. So we'll look forward to seeing you. Well, friends, it is just after 7, so we will get started. This is our caroling night, and I have a special piece to lead us out with, and that is from a special couple that you may know, and I'm going to screen share. They're going to explain to you what they're doing, but we're doing this thing because of this darn COVID season. And, we believe at NMCC in taking the positive with the challenges. And so these two certainly are good at finding some positive for us. And so here they are.
It's Kate and Mike coming to you from our blazing fireplace.
We better start before this blazing fireplace lights up my banjo. It looks like it's on fire now.
Have you heard of a COVID carol? This year people are writing Christmas carols that are funny based on the fact that we've had a crazy COVID year. So we decided to write one for you. Now, you won't be able to sing along because you won't know the words, but you can la-la along. So if you want to la-la along, la-la to the tune of
La la along.
God rest ye merry gentlemen. Okay, you know that tune? Okay, get ready to la-la. Here we go. God rest ye friends from Circle Church. This year has been a mess because we've had no place to go. We've barely gotten dressed. We wear our flannel pants and fleece for days and weeks at least. Oh, tidings of COVID, comfort, joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings to each girl and every boy. God rest ye merry distant friends, we send this song to you. We wish that we could you embrace, but that we cannot do. We're tired of all these Zooming calls and climbing our four walls. Oh, tidings to those we've seldom seen. This virus is mean. Oh, when will we get that COVID vaccine? God rest you in your quarantine, your sheltering in place. We hope this isolation ends so we can kiss your face. We hope these 2020 woes will soon come to a close. Sending tidings you don't get this disease. This has to cease. Oh, tidings back to normalcy and peace.
Stay safe, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thanks, guys.
Hi, everybody.
Hold on just a
It's
minute
Kate.
there. Oh, dear. Okay. Well, were you able to see that okay? I don't know. My computer's being kind of funny. I hope y'all could see that. But it was brilliant of Kate and Mike, so I'm glad. Good, good, good. So our musical offerings continue from there, and I am pulling this new video up. So it's a wonderful collaboration of a whole lot of different folks doing a whole lot of wonderful things. And there's a story break in the middle. So if you need to get up and go pee or do what you need, just tune up the volume because we're just going to go right through and we have wonderful things to share. So here we go. Now, in the theme of Kate and Mike's tune there, we, we're home this year, and we're really home this year. So when we think about being home for Christmas, we've got a whole new way to look at it. And Scott is going to help us along in that way.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams.
Amen. Now, we know that Christmas didn't begin with snow or mistletoe or presents or even Elvis. So let's start at the very beginning. It was a starlit night 2 millennia ago. The skies were clear and something
It to hear the angels sing, and you beneath life's crushing load, whose forms are bending low, who toil along the climbing way with painful steps and slow. Look now, for glad and golden hours come swiftly on the wing. Oh, rest beside the weary road and hear the angels sing.
Now there was a couple with a journey ahead. She was pregnant and the way was long. How would they travel?
Gentle Mary, let me carry you to Bethlehem tonight. Gentle Mary, I am sturdy, and you're really very light. Gentle Mary, soon a mother, let my back your carriage be. I will guard you and your baby, so get on and ride with me.
Now their friend Donkey wasn't the only animal to notice that something was happening. In a stable, a lamb awoke. What was that strange sound she heard?
Said the night wind to the little lamb, do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb, do you see what I see? A star dancing in the night, with a tail as big as a kite, with a tail as big as a kite. Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? Ringing through the sky, shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? A song high above the trees, with a voice as big as the sea, with a voice as big as the sea. Said the shepherd boy to the mighty king, do you know what I know? In your palace warm, mighty king, do you know what I know? A child shivers in the cold. Let us bring her silver and gold. Let us bring her silver and gold. Said the king to the people everywhere, listen to what I say. Pray for peace, people everywhere. Listen to what I say. The child sleeping in the night, he will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light.
There was a special magic in the air, and even the smallest of the people who felt small knew they were invited. And slowly and surely they began to come. Bethlehem was a little backwatered town, and it was becoming a very special place indeed.
Oh, little town of Bethlehem, how still we see lie. All night deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Yet in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. How silently the wondrous gift is given. So God imparts to human hearts the joys of highest heaven. No ear may hear Christ coming, but in this world of sin, where peace souls will be saving still, the dear Christ enters in.
A special hope was coming into the world in Bethlehem, bundled in a tiny baby. Every child born is a miracle. Every child is special. Who was this special child to be?
What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping? Angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch your keeping. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him loud, the babe, the Son of Mary. Why lies he in such mean estate, where ox and ass are feeding? Good Christians fear for sinners hear, the silent word is pleading. Nails shall pierce him through, the cross be borne for me, for you. There the Word made flesh, the babe, the Son of Mary.
Christ, Messiah, Emmanuel, the one whose name means God with us, was born, and even the angels couldn't help but sing about it.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy
In the midst of all the excitement, all Mary could do was wonder and hope. She had never felt a love like this before. And introducing John McDaniel to you now, he has worshiped with us for a year, but we don't often see him on screen. So this is Barb's brother, John, singing for us.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you've delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy will give sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will calm a storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? When you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb. Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? That sleeping child you're holding is the great I am. Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know?
Jesus would grow to become someone many people would turn to. Even lowly shepherds would hear angels singing, and the world would begin to change.
The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. The gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel.
And from Jesus' celebration story, another saint came to life. And here's Charlie to tell us a little of Santa's story.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight we're going to enjoy the classic story by Clement Clarke Moore, The Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children are nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief and I and my cat had just settled our brains for a long winter nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprung from the bed to see what was the matter. Away by the window I flew like a flash, threw open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon and the breast of the now fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wandering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was trimmed up with fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it engulfed his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but he went straight to his work, and he filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." And to all of you, Merry Christmas.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you what. Santa Claus is coming to town.
is not the only one who likes to ride in a sleigh.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way, ha ha ha, bells on bobtails ring, making spirits rise. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Now, every sleigh needs a good lighting to get where it's going, and that's where our next Christmas character comes in.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him, and they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Wait, what's that? That song's so much fun you'd like to sing it again? Well, all right.
Merry Christmas from Mylan.
Merry Christmas from Kelly.
Merry Christmas from Dylan.
And from Kevin. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him
Time
names.
for singing.
They wouldn't let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one cloudy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the other reindeers shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Merry Rudolph.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeer pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. Hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight.
Now, there was also a star that played an important role in this Christmas story. And some travelers who journeyed for almost 2 years to find the place to which that star pointed.
We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we traverse afar, field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Amen. Well, Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed our evening of singing and joy. And thank you to all of our wonderful singers and musicians, and Charlie for the storytelling, and John for sending us something all the way from Florida. And I have one last thought with which to leave you. It's a poem that's a favorite of ours at NMCC. It's called The Work of Christmas by the great Howard Thurman. When the songs of the angel is stilled, when the star in the sky is gone, when the kings and princes are home, when the shepherds are back with their flock, the work of Christmas begins to find the lost, to heal the broken, to feed the hungry, to release the prisoner, to rebuild the nations, to bring peace among others, to make music in the heart. So may you find some music in your heart. We hope that we've brought you some here tonight. Merry Christmas. And again, thank you. And if you thought this was fun, wait till you see the pageant at 4 o'clock on Christmas Eve. Thank you, everyone. Good night.